Hey, what is up today, YouTube? I'm showing you today a easy way to get immersion content onto your phone via Spotify. So what I mean by that is getting anime, local files, and any audio you might be listening to from your computer onto your phone so you can listen to it anytime. And just to show you that it works, I am indeed on Spotify, as you can see. And here's the audio.
お腹の傷なあし状況から考えてあの子はエミリアの回復魔法かな
And so from that short demonstration, I'm going to show you how I got all that content from Spotify on my computer to Spotify on my phone. And a quick disclaimer before I continue with the video, you do need Spotify Premium for this to work, so if you don't have it, unfortunately this won't work for you for Spotify. Another thing is that my tutorials often contain doing things with your computer, so proceed with some caution and understand that you are taking some risks by doing some modifications of the computer files. But if you follow what I do in the video, you should be safe and everything should go as planned. So just make sure you follow what I do in the videos and whatnot. So with all that, let's go ahead, jump into Chrome. And so here we are. What you do want to do is you want to download the desktop version of Spotify. So if you don't have the desktop version of Spotify, what you're going to want to do is type in Spotify download. I have Windows, so I'm going to search up Windows, and you're going to just go to Spotify and do the Windows download it. You're going to get an exe, and then you'll run that. So I hope you can do that. So far, if you've watched my other tutorials, we do run through exes, and even in here we'll be doing some executable files. But download Spotify and log in, and once you're there, we're going to need to download two additional things to make our lives easier. So one, you need to install FFmpeg. That's going to allow you to extract a lot of the audio from any content that you may have, and you're going to need to download bulk rename utility just to make your life easier. So this one isn't actually necessary, but I'll show you why it makes your life easier later on in the video. But first, what you need to do is download FFmpeg, and what you want to do is from this link that I have in the description. It might change in the future, so just let me know if it does. Is download the full build zip file. It's 128 megabytes. And what you want to do is download it to a file or a folder that you know, and I already have it downloaded, so I'm not going to download it. But after that's done downloading, what you want to do is open it up, and you want to open up the file or the folder that it's in, and then you want to extract it. So click on the zip file, go to compressed folder tools, and click extract all, and that will bring you to this screen right here, and then just click extract. So once you're done extracting it all, you're going to end up with this folder. You're going to end up with this folder right here. You're going to double click into it, and then you're going to double click into the folder that appears once you double click. So with all of this inside, with your FFmpeg now downloaded, the Windows version, it's much easier. I believe it should be the same for Mac. I'm not too sure, so don't quote me on that. What you want to do next is open another file explorer. So go ahead and right click the file explorer, the file folder down here, and click file explorer. What that's going to do is open up a new file explorer, and what you want to do is navigate to this PC. So you want to click this PC down here, and that will bring you to this screen. Once you're on this screen, what you need to do is go to local C, double click that. Then you want to go to make a folder called FFmpeg. So this should be on, you should be in your local C, and what you want to do is go to new, right click, go to new, go to folder, and then type in FFmpeg, nothing capitalized. I already have one. So I'm just gonna double click into mine and show you what you need to do. Now that you have FFmpeg as this is the FFmpeg in the local C. This is the FFmpeg in the file that you downloaded it to. What you need to do is open. You want to open one on one screen, the other on the another, or one side on the left, one side on the right. and you want to hover over all of them, copy, and then you want to paste it into the local C folder, the one that we just made. What that's going to do is put it into a, well, technically you don't need to do that, but it just makes it easier for finding it in the future. And then so once you have done that, we need to make it findable, or we need to allow Windows to be able to find that folder. So you want to click on this magnifying glass here and search up, well, it doesn't allow me to search, let's see, oh, there you go. You want to search up environment variables, and then click what pops up. And here you have to be really careful that you don't mess up any other variables. If you mess up any other variables, it might mess things up in your computer. I accidentally deleted my system32 once, and my computer wasn't able to find any of my files, and I had to debug that. But if you follow what I do here, you don't have to be scared at all. So what you want to do is underneath user variables, go ahead and click the one that says path. You want to go to edit, and then what you want to do is add in local C, the little colon, I think that's a colon, the backslash FFMPEG, and then /bin. So if you did everything, if you put everything in the local C in the same folder that I did, it's going to be the exact same for you. If you did not, what you need to do is go into your bin folder, then you need to right click FFmpeg, and then go to properties, and what you need to do is copy this location, copy, click new, and then paste it into here. So I have one already, so I'm going to delete that, and what you should see is this right here. That's the important part. Okay, so we're done with that. What we want to do next is download the bulk rename utility. So just go ahead, click on this link here. Don't click on anything else. And it's going to download this BRU setup, and you're going to just run the BRU setup, the bulk rename utility setup, and let's see, video 18. You just want to double click this and run the setup, and what you'll end up with is an application that looks like this. So if you did follow my YouTube video on another video, you'll probably have this downloaded already. And I'm going to move myself. Yeah, that was actually fine. I'll keep myself here. And here is where we're going to rename all of the content that you have. So one thing that you need for this to actually work is content. How you get that content is up to you. There are many ways. You can go do a Google search or search on Reddit or YouTube on how to get anime content that you might want to listen to, whatnot. So I won't show you how to go ahead and I won't show you how to do that, but there are ways to do it. So what this is I'm going to be renaming everything so that I know what is playing. So if, for example, I had no suffix, none here, what might be see, blah blah blah. Okay, sorry about that. So I went ahead and renamed them. So oftentimes when you download content or get anything from online, it's gonna have some long name that you can't read the number on, episode number. So what you want to end up doing is clicking the first one, clicking the bottom one, and then go to name to here, and then just typing the name of your content, and then going over here, clicking to numbering, suffix, starting at 1, and then clicking this rename button here, and 24 files and folders are about to be processed, and just click OK. So you just want to rename all that so it just makes life easier. And the way that you find it is you just go over to this file finder tree on the left and just browse for the folder that you need. So now that you have everything renamed, then what you want to do is pull up this thing called CMD. So if you don't know what CMD is, it's the command prompt. And so what we're going to do is navigate into the folder. We're going to navigate into the folder that that we put the files in. So bear with me here a little bit. If you I want to make life easier for those of you that don't know how to work the command prompt. So what you want to do is you want to find the folder that you have your example content in, and you want to put it on your desktop. So go ahead and go to the desktop on the left corner. You can go to should be quick tab, and then you just want to paste that folder onto the desktop. And then so here you'll have it right here, and then double click into it, and you'll have all of the episodes that you just renamed. So to do that, all you have to do is just right click on the folder that you had, just cut, and then go to your desktop, and then paste into the desktop. Then what you want to do next is rename the folder. I'm going to make it easy and just rename it anime, and boom, that should be it. What you want to do next is just double click into the folder, and you'll have it right here. So why we did that, I'll show you why. It's because we have to navigate to it in the CMD, or the command prompt. So with the command prompt open, what you want to do is type in cd desktop / and then anime. So now that we're in this directory, if you type in dir, it should list all of the anime episodes, or the whatever content you downloaded. It should list them all out if you type in the dir, and I'll have all of those. I'll have links to all the commands down below for you to do. So the reason why we need FFmpeg is what we're going to do is extract all of the audio from it. And so to make life easy, I have a notepad of all of the quick codes, of all the codes that I use to do this. So what's important is you need to look on the well, what you need to do is you need to make sure that you're viewing by details. So right click on it, go to view, and then go to view by details, and you need to look at what type it is. So I have MP4 videos, and so what I'm going to end up doing is typing MP4 into the code. So I'll have a link down below in the description for all of these shortcuts, but the one we're using today is audio without re-encoding. So what you want to do is copy this, the 4, you want to click copy, and then you want to just right click, and it'll go into your command prompt. So the reason why it's important you know what type of video it is that some videos are MKV. So if that's the case, all you need to do is delete MP4 or backspace and type in MKV. Mine is MP4, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave mine as MP4. The next thing that you need to do is select or in this case we're gonna do two different ones. So you're gonna make sure that it's .aac, and then once all of that is in, go ahead, click enter, and what it's gonna do is it's gonna go through all of them and extract the audio. So we'll be back once it's done extracting. Okay, so depending on how fast your computer is, that might be done in a couple seconds, or that might be done in a couple of minutes. What you need to now do is we're gonna convert everything from .aac to an MP3. And the reason I'm doing this, I'm pretty sure you could do it all in one go, but this is how I do it, and I'll just delete everything afterwards. But you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna right click on your mouse, and then you want to make sure that this is .aac, and all of this is left the same, and it's just going to convert everything to an MP3. So just go ahead, click enter, and then it's going to go through all of those, re-encode, and we'll be back once that is done. Okay, so once all of your AAC files are converted to MP3s, what we're going to do is we're going to delete all the other content, unless you don't want to. I'm going to do it just to save space on my hard drive, but first I should explain why we did that. The reason why we did that is that Spotify doesn't like AAC files. From what I've discovered, it doesn't like to play them, so you need to convert them to MP3s. And then so what we're gonna do next is delete all the other stuff that we don't need. So we're gonna go right click, sort by type. And so what we don't want is all these AAC files. Those are taking up space. And so you might want to, depending on where you got your video or whatever, you might want to keep your video if you want to do the whole MPV content sentence mining stuff. I'm gonna delete those because I don't need them. I'm just doing it for the sake of the video. And boom, we have all of these files here. And so now that we have this desktop anime file, content file, if you have other content, what we need to do is jump into Spotify. So where is Spotify? Here we go. So we got Spotify here, and what you need to do is go to edit, go to preferences, and then scroll all the way down to local files. And what you want to do is you want to checkbox it, you want to check it, and then you want to go to add a source. Alrighty, and so once you're on add a source, you just want to navigate to that folder that we just have all of our content in, and just click it, and boom, it'll show up here, and that's where we have it. What you want to do next is click on local files, and that's going to bring you to all of the local files that you have. And here we go. So just go ahead and click the first one, hold down shift, and then what you want to do is just click one, click the next one, right click it, add to playlist, add new playlist, and then what you have here is a new playlist on this left hand side here. And then all you got to do is rename it to, I don't know, whatever you have, content. And that's all you need to do on the computer side of things. So the reason why this is why you need Spotify Premium is this download feature. So to be safe, just go ahead, click download here. You don't really need to do it on your desktop, but you want to pull up your phone now and navigate into your Spotify account. So I have a emulator here. This is my Spotify. It doesn't actually work. I can't actually download files onto this Spotify because it's an emulator. It does work on your phone though, so believe me there, because I have the content on my phone and it's all working. What you're gonna do is go into your library, and you're gonna scroll down to that folder that you created. So here it is, content. And then what you want to do is just click download, and it's gonna download all these things slowly but surely onto your phone, and then you'll be able to play it. But in order for this to work, you do have to be on the same Wi-Fi. So if you're on Wi-Fi, and if your phone is actually on data and then your computer is on Wi-Fi, it's not going to work. So actually, it doesn't matter if you do data. Just make sure your computer and your phone are on the same Wi-Fi, and then you can download all of the content. But yeah, so that is how you get content onto Spotify to listen to. I found anime that I listen to as my content for Immersion, so that's what I did, and so that's how you do it on Spotify. If you don't have Spotify Premium, like I said, you can use it. You can just upload it to your phone and listen to it that way. That works. One thing on Spotify, it does glitch out every so often. It will show it as gray, but you can still click on the file and play it. It's an annoying bug, and I don't know why it hasn't been fixed yet, but Spotify just has to work on that. A quick workaround I found for that is if you go into your computer, if you take it out of the playlist and you put it back in, it'll re-download and show it as white again. But that's one thing that you might encounter. Anyways, if you watch all the way through the video, thank you so much. If you like this content, please consider giving me a like or subscribe. Leave a comment down below if this was helpful, or if you're confused. If you need more help, also leave a comment. And I plan on releasing more videos in the future for helpful things that might help you during your studies. But good luck in your studies out there, and as always, see you later.